The biggest boo-boo in the whole job happened right here on the hood. Hey guys, welcome to the John Freitag channel. We got her done. Hey, turn the lights on, would you?
Ooh, that's nice. Look at how level that is.
Pretty good. That is nice. Oh, pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. Looks like the whole car was good.
Except for dirt.
Except for dirt.
That thing in the hood is way less than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Well.
Oh, so you're going to let me paint your Charger?
Yeah. I'm going to make you paint my Charger. I ain't doing it. I'll walk around and I'll help you out.
We'll tag team it just like we did this one.
Yep. No runs. I can't see it. I don't see a single runner or tag.
Well, we don't have the lights on yet.
Same orange peel you get in a brand new car.
Acrylic enamel. I don't know. I always liked acrylic enamel. If we're taking the bandages off the Monster.
Big red car is what it is.
It is a big red car with a black roof. Yeah, you can peel that all off. In fact, if you can get that over to me, I'll pull it off. Use your big long arms.
Yeah, you got a little run right there.
Ah!
A little sag in the black there.
Where's a run? Ah! That's a sag.
Yeah.
Gosh, don't you know the difference between a run and a sag?
I've made enough of them.
Look at all the dirt on top. Yeah. It's actually filthy already. See, there's so much dirt in here. It's crazy.
Yeah, this place needs to be mopped.
And then it's hanging in the ceiling.
Fresh wash the whole building. I gotta get that big wand, bus washer.
Yeah.
We can go crazy.
Yep. You just gotta get her cleaned out.
Middle of summer, get the heat flowing.
All right. Well, it's painted.
Yep.
Thanks for all your help, Connor.
Yeah, I didn't do much.
Yo, you did a lot. I almost forgot to paint the other side of the car.
Yeah, and only twice.
Huh?
Blood red. I mean, it's cool.
It is.
It'd be really neat to see it going down the road.
I think so.
Yep.
Especially at night when you won't see the roof. All you'll see is the red.
With the stock hubcaps and stuff, it'll
Yep.
still look factory enough that it doesn't look like a hot rod. A couple weird things going on. Like, what's that?
Don't know.
I don't get it. It's almost like something on top and it doesn't rub off.
Well, not done, but at least we got some paint sprayed on it. So now I gotta start pulling all the tape off. I wanna get this off as soon as I can, because it's already been on there too long. Hopefully it's not gonna be a problem. But get rid of all the tape, and then I might call it a day, because I don't like the fumes coming off the car still. There's still a little bit on the fumey side, so. Let's pull the tape off, but I'm dying to see what it looks like without the tape on it. Pulling off the paper where it's not right next to a place that's been painted isn't so bad. It's not so scary, but pulling it off right next to where it's been painted, I get a little worried about. But this can come off pretty easy. Want to be gentle with it. You can feel the grit and the dirt on this paper. I really should have retaped it. I need a razor. Brand new razor blade and my inspection sticker scraper. These things work really well. That edge is sharp. Just gotta be careful you don't get cut the ribbons on this razor blade. Remember one time I had a bad razor and I was scraping overspray off a rear window, and the razor had a nick in it, and by golly it left marks in the glass. So you gotta be careful with the razors too. Oh, this tape, it might be pulling off every little piece, one little fraction at a time. Oh my gosh. Now the stuff decides to stick. There we go. I got an edge. And that's right on the edge of the chrome where it meets the door. So I want to be super careful about not peeling paint that's on the door, obviously. Wow. Well, there's another way we can do this. Doesn't want to peel down here. So maybe what I'll do is try to peel it off this way. Bring it all over towards the chrome. Take me as long to untape this as it took to tape it. There we go. Well, pretty good. A little bit of tape there. Use my thumbnail. Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I want to see it again.
You want to what?
I want to see the car again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sure. I want to see how this turned out.
You came all the way back just to see the car again.
Just gotta get that out of there, don't you?
Yeah, it's a pain.
Got a little overspray on it, didn't we? That though.
Oh, that. Yeah, there'll be a little cleanup. Actually, I probably could hit it with a reducer and still come off.
The tape bonded to the paint.
The what?
The tape left residue.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Well, this tape, look at this. This don't want to come off.
No, it's really bonded to it. It's been on there a long time now.
It has. I really should have retaped it. But you know, I just didn't get back to doing this as quick as I should have. Yeah, that's gooey there. It's funny how we do everything we can to get paint to stick, and then it'll stick other places without you needing it to. So it's a weird scenario, but it is kind of what happens.
Well, it's cool. I like this paint job.
Well, I am glad to hear that, Connor.
Yeah, it's nice. It really came out nice, Dad.
Yep. Let's see if we could do something with this. Door handle. Wow. I'm having a bit of a time here. Now, so the question is, do you retape or do you just struggle taking the tape off because you left it on a little too long? I don't know. Probably be better off retaping because you get rid of all the dirty tape, because obviously I've got a dirt issue. I just cut a slice in this, hopefully without gouging into the paint. It's gonna take me all day to get the tape off this car. This is nuts. And I didn't think this stuff stuck very well. I did this before I had a problem with tape, but was when I had the car taped up and I wet sanded and the tape got all wet. And when it gets wet, the next time it dries, it just turns into a horrible, more like paper mache goo stuff that's stuck to the car like crazy. All right, I got that. Wow, that took some time, but I got it. Okay, 3 more. Man, this tape is sticky. It's driving me crazy. Check this out. It's just like, I'm just gonna have to fight every inch of this stuff. All the way. I'm trying to peel it off in as big a piece as I can. And if I work it real slow, I can get it to peel down. See how it's peeling off? So, yep, there we go. Obviously a place I didn't press hard enough when I put it on. But, we'll just keep going with it like this, and man, oh man. It's torture. Just torture. So I got pretty much all the tape taken off the car. It's time to start putting it back together. That is gonna be a whole bunch more work. I'm gonna go back through the videos and kind of figure out how many days I have in it, because I didn't keep track. I probably should have, but I didn't. It took quite a bit. It took a lot of work. And come out with a car that looks, you know, even this good, not professional, but really does look pretty good. So the couple factors is I happen to have a place that I can work, which is huge. If you don't have a place you can work, that's tough, but you don't need a huge place. It could be in a small garage. I've got too many projects kicking around. I've taken my 40 by 50 barn and turned it into a tiny little cubicle that if you had a, you know, a 24 by 28 garage, or even a 14 by 28, I think that would be pretty close to the minimum, so you can work around it. So if you got the place to do it, you got some talent to do it, you have something to do do it too that isn't so far gone that you're gonna spend your whole life welding it back together. Well, kind of like Connor did with his Charger. There it is, up on the lift. And he started with a frame rail, a roof, and a firewall, basically. And other than that, he's welded that whole car together. But I guess you guys probably know you can't find Chargers. It's like they don't exist anymore unless they're done and they're worth $100,000. So that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to build his own, and that's what he did. Now, you need a welder. You need some supplies as far as body putty. You need primer. You need paint guns. You need a compressor, one that'll keep up with your paint gun. You can sand everything by hand, but it comes in handy to have a DA, but I got that Harbor Freight DA. That didn't cost that much. I do have other tools that do cost more, like that 8-inch hog. That was like 150 bucks. And the pads to go with it, you need sandpaper. So you're gonna wind up with some money in that kind of stuff. But another thing about this paint I got, 2 gallons of this stuff, I still got 3 quarts left now for like 300 bucks. The Kirker Primer Surfacer, which I thought worked great, was 100 bucks for the kit. Auto Body Tool Mart again. No, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I'm just telling you where I got it. But I did like using this stuff. And like I said, it was like right around 100 bucks for this. And it came in a kit with the hardener, all done. You probably want to have a can of universal urethane reducer on hand. I probably went through a gallon of Dynaglass, that's about 80 bucks, and a gallon of regular putty, that's another 40 bucks. And then I did get a $40 can of spot putty that is polyester type spot putty. It's like body putty just mixed down better to where it goes on really smooth. I probably ran into about $500 or $600 worth of actual material that I did on this, that I used on this car, sandpaper and all that kind of stuff. The Iwata, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. IWATA. I got the kit, and mainly I got this gun because it's supposed to spray a bigger pattern. I didn't notice it that much, but what's weird is somehow this nozzle, and I may call Auto Body Tool Mart about it. I have it square on the gun, but the pattern comes out at an angle, and that is not good. So I had to angle it, so now I got the nozzle mounted on there, sort of like that, the air cap, to get my pattern straight. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's defective. With 3 different sizes, 1.3, 1.5, and a 1.8 nozzle. So it's meant to be your all-around hobby gun. I don't like that it painted crooked. Other than that, it had an even pattern. It sprayed down the paint really even. Just don't like that. Fix it, Iwata. The biggest boo-boo in the whole job happened right here on the hood, and I don't know if you can see it or not. I was pulling the hose, and I pulled it enough where Connor started pulling it too, and we got a kink in the hose. It was stuck underneath the lift, and it pinched it off, and it just drooled paint right onto the surface. After swinging and jumping around a little bit, what I did was just to put a super heavy coat right there, and it ate most of it. I can still see it. It's a little bit blotchy. It's goofy. I don't know if I can get it on the video, but it's there. I see it. Anyway, probably what'll happen with this car, I'm going to drive it for probably a year just the way it is. If I want to, I'll block sand it out and buff it. So I'm not really too worried about it. I got to put it all back together. I got to put the seats back in it. And I hate the seats. You're going to see them again. Really, really crap. Try to find some seats. I just missed one by a day. The guy said he sold it for 100 bucks, and I was like, ah. But for now, I'm going to put the old seats in. I'm going to put the door panels on. I'm going to put it all back together. And I'm going to have some upcoming videos on that. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.